Kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. At long last, The Walking Dead is now in Dead by Daylight, with not only one, but two new survivors joining the fog. As you can see on my screen right here, we have Rick Grimes joining the fog. This is pretty incredible. Full transparency, I'm not the biggest Walking Dead fan. I never really watched the shows or anything like that. I know, put your pitchforks down. However, I know how much this means for the Dead by Daylight community. And just take a listen to the special music. So, they dropped a really incredible trailer, and it looks like we are going to be seeing some variations or changes to the map Garden of Joy, so we're going to take a look at that. Obviously, we got to take a look at our other survivor, who unfortunately is disabled at the moment, so I'm not exactly sure why that's the case. Nonetheless, we still can see her in-game, as you can see right here. Michonne is present. Love that. Now, the coolest thing before we jump on into the perks is I believe there actually are skins for these characters. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of the different skins, shall we? Thank you for the bits. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of the different skins that we have. Okay, I will go through them one by one. I know my cam is blocking some of them, so let me try to actually move them. Real Champ, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. Let me go ahead and move my cam really quickly. Alrighty, now you get a full view of all of the different cosmetics that we have in store. So we have Last Day on Earth cosmetic. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I love that we get to see these in the PTP, by the way. The next one we have is Brutal Awakening. Ooh, okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. I'm sure these are all references to the show that I don't know, so I apologize. And finally, the coolest one, we have a Daryl legendary skin. Look at that. Now that is cool. That is cool. I love that. That's actually pretty good. That's actually really, really good. So let's take a look at Michonne as well. Let's see if she has any. She does indeed. We got a, looks like a set, What We Become. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, I really do like it, actually. The cape is really nice. It's pretty textured. And we have the Next World. So there we go. Looks a little bit similar to this one. Same pants? No, different pants. Oh, just a tad bit similar. Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay, I didn't see that. Nice. All right, so we got some cool cosmetics for them, which is really, really, really awesome. I'm happy that for once in the PTP, we're actually able to see cosmetics, because normally we're not able to do so. Alrighty, it is time to take a look at all the different perks. We'll start off with Rick. The first perk that he has. Okay, let's take a look. It is Apocalyptic Ingenuity. After unlocking or rummaging through two chests, press ability button 1 for 8 seconds next to the broken pallet to build a fragile pallet. Okay, you see the auras of broken pallets in 32 meters. So we're actually able to finally rebuild pallets in DBD. We've kind of seen this in other game modes. That's pretty cool. I like that one. So you basically have to search through two chests. Okay, interesting. So you got to search or rummage, and then you can rebuild it. Interesting, interesting. Next one is called Come and Get Me. Okay. After unhooking a survivor while crouched and idle, press the active ability button to make injured and dying survivors within 24 meters leave no scratch marks or pools of blood for 15 seconds. Ooh. So you're basically giving them like off the record almost, right? Or Iron Will, essentially. Either or. Well, no pools of blood, more so off the record. But yeah, that's a pretty good one. You have to be next to somebody, though. And you have to unhook them. So it's not bad. It's a very, like, you unhook somebody and you're trying to be their savior, then, yeah. Next, we have Teamwork Toughen Up. When another survivor pallet stuns or blinds the killer while you are injured and within 24 meters, your grunts of pain, scratch marks, and pools of blood are reduced by 100% for 30 seconds. So that's a pretty good swift perk, another teamwork perk that we have. So if someone's there and they stand behind a pallet or something, and you drop the pallet or someone else just pops in and does that, you can pretty much escape. That's actually not a terrible one. Like if you're running a Swift, that's a really, really, really good perk. I'm not gonna lie. Alrighty, let's take a look at Michonne's perks. The first one we have is Conviction. After you have healed one survivor while down with at least 25% recovery progress, press the active ability to recover instantly. You gain Broken and are downed again after 30 seconds. Interesting. What an interesting perk. So you gotta heal someone as a prerequisite, which is fine. While you're down and healed at least 25%, press the active ability button to recover instantly. So you get up, but then you fall back down at some point in time. That's a really interesting perk, actually. So if you're being slugged or something like that, you can literally get up, move positions, and go somewhere else. Interesting. Interesting. I actually kind of like that one. It is still conditional because you have to be slugged, but that's an interesting one. I know they said they're going to make some anti-camping mechanics, so we'll have to see how that actually goes. All right, the next perk that we have on the list is Last Stand. After spending 60 seconds in the killer's terror radius while not in chase, when you fast vault, stun the killer for 3 seconds when they're within 2.5 meters? What? So after spending 60 seconds in the killer's radius, so you gotta spend some time. When you fast vault, you just stun the killer as long as they're close enough. So if you're right by a vault and they come to swing at you, but you have this perk, they'll just be stunned. Oh, that's gonna be infuriating. Oh, people are gonna get so mad with Last Stand. Oh my god. Okay. Finally, we have another teamwork perk. It's Teamwork Throw Down. Okay. When you pallet stun or blind a killer, other injured survivors within 24 meters gain endurance to see the killer's aura for 10 seconds. Okay. That is an interesting one. Overall, these are some pretty solid perks. I can't even lie. What I'm most excited for is potentially seeing the new map. So let's load on into a game and see if anything has changed in Garden of Joy. Oh my god, so there is a new map. Oh, wow. So we have Fallen Refuge, which is a Garden of Joy map. Withered Isle. Oh my god. What? Oh! You can actually hear the zombies. Oh my god! What? That's incredible! Oh my goodness! That's actually great! Yo, what if we hit it? Oh my god, this is amazing! This is so cool! Oh, I didn't uncloak. That's so cool. Wait, why can't I? Am I silly? There you go. Okay, it doesn't work. I had to check. Maybe if you pop that generator, something happens. Okay, so let's see. Your standard map, essentially. Hi, friend. Is it actually a really small map? I don't think there's much else. Let's see what we got. We have a killer shack here, which is like your standard killer shack. Just a regular loop. Yeah, you know what? It seems like it's just a really standard small map. Kind of like maybe smaller than Gas Haven, I'd say. It's just a really small map with a shack and their main building is just this. Okay, so not anything too crazy. Not anything too crazy, but enough to play like a little bit of homage to everything, which isn't bad. Can you see the zombie? Wait, there's a locker in there. Oh wait, these are just these lockers. Interesting. Sheltered Woods 2.0? Kinda, yeah. Okay. Don't dead open inside. Nice. No, I'm kidding. Don't open dead inside. It's so cool. I kind of want to open it and see what's going on. Hello? Imagine I feel like if you pop this generator, what if they... Oh my god, you can actually see the zombie hand. Oh my god. Oh, that's incredible. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. That's actually really cool. What attention to detail. Love that. Use nurse and see if you could warp in. I doubt it. I doubt you'll be able to, but something we definitely could test. But there you guys go. The new Walking Dead chapter is available on the PTB right now and should be available in about 3 weeks, I'd say. That's not confirmed, so don't take my word for it. But this is pretty damn cool, and I'm excited to play. We're going to be continuing to playtest everything and actually taking a look at all the perks and trying to get them to work in public matches. So head on over to twitch.tv/theking, where we're live right now and will be for quite a while. That's going to do it for me. As always, I'm the King. I tip my crown to you guys, and we'll see you in the fog.